Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is very loyal. There may have been a question of this in the past in terms of somebody struggling to trust or maybe just not knowing if, you're both on the same page, but it becomes very clear to you that this is somebody that is not interested in pursuing something with anybody else. Okay, so these cards don't all have this sunset background. For there to be the same background with the sunset, I kind of feel like there's going to be, how do I say this? Something that always makes you feel like there is a reason to be fighting for this. So I put this in the Divine Connection playlist because to me, this feels like a soulmate reading where you understand each other in a way that it's difficult to describe to other people. And that's what enables this really strong magnetism or this desire to make things work. The second card says, victorious, you will overcome any problems within this connection. So very positive. I'm excited. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Bradley. How are we doing today? If you need a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. Let's see. We're going to go with the Fairy Godmother Oracle. What else do we have? Truthfulness and fickleness. What a great combo. So we have the loyalty card, right? And then we have somebody who is being very honest that all they want is you. They're fickle. You're the only one that makes, their heart sing if we want to be all cheesy about it. Hello there, Jess. How you doing? All right, this is the Marigold Tarot. What else do we have? Five of Rings or the Five of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Four of Cups. So there could be some separation here. Maybe there was, a training program. Somebody had to go travel and be away for a couple of weeks. Maybe there was a need to take a little bit of time for yourself. There was some quiet here, some distance, and perhaps that's why there is a little bit of doubt. I don't know how you feel about me. I don't see you all the time, so it's hard to know. But with the Six of Swords, something has changed. And it's a question of, can I trust? Can I trust this person? Because there may have been some, feelings of rejection or abandonment because of this distance or separation. Temperance, Seven of Swords, and the reverse. I just need to make it clear, I can appreciate that you might be a little concerned. I don't get to see you all the time, but I want to make it really clear you're the only one I'm thinking about. This person could make a big gesture. For some of you, this could be like a visit. This could be, an extra phone call, a letter, a care package, but this person wants to make sure that they're committed, or they plan to be committed, or they act like they're committed. This is a loyal person. Hello, Wendy. How are you doing? Oh, thank you. my favorite card. The Strength card in this deck is just awesome because normally the Strength card is a woman who is taming a lion, and I can appreciate the symbolism there. But I think sometimes it's a little easy to fall into looking externally for what needs to change. And sometimes we need to look within. What can I do to make my situation better? What can I do to, communicate better, or, show the kind of respect I should? We have the High Priestess in the reverse. So this is somebody who feels like, maybe I was worried about whether or not you were loyal because I wasn't listening to my intuition. Because it kind of feels like someone feels almost a little bit foolish for questioning whether or not this person was really theirs or was really looking to be exclusive, or, just focus on them. How are you, Carrie? So we have a new chance or a new opportunity to have some alone time, to spend some time together. And I think top of mind for this individual, or perhaps both of you, is how can we make it clear that this is something that is important to me? I want you to know I'm going to fight for this. This is what I want. So it could be that both of you are, feeling like you need to be a little bit more communicative or expressive. Queen of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is like, hey, you know what? I've had some boundaries up. I haven't been sure if I could really trust you. I didn't know if you were looking for the same kind of thing. So this could be a new relationship, or this could be, somebody told you they had a crush and then they had to leave. But this is, I want to be clear. I'm not looking to date multiple people at once. I'm just interested in you. Let's go with the Energy Oracle. What else do we have? We might see the Angel of Love, or the man or woman holding a heart. It does feel like this is mutual in terms of how these two feel about each other. What's up, Peggy? How are you? Yeah, not everyone gets that, right? Hello, Asusana. How are you doing? Oh, we've got man holding a coin. So this isn't just I have feelings or I only have eyes for you. It's also I want to make sure that you can tell how serious I am about you. This could be somebody who feels like in order to convince you they're being truthful, they need to show you. And that could, be here. I need to make things official. Let's be, exclusive, or let's get engaged. Let's move into together. Let's, make plans, right? But it's positive energy. This person might have a gift for you. Hello, Key Controller. How are you? We had this one for the last reading too. Really? Do I need to shuffle more, you guys? I guess this could be a continuation of that last reading. This is literally the pair that I had for the last reading. But it makes sense because we have the Queen of Swords here. This is somebody who's had maybe a little bit higher a wall than they needed because they were worried about whether or not they could trust somebody. And those boundaries were perhaps making it a little bit more difficult for somebody to see whether or not you were interested. And I think we have somebody that's basically saying, I've got to pull back a little bit on my boundaries, or I need to like make sure that this person doesn't feel rejected by me because there is this distance between us. So I definitely feel like a reassurance energy. Personal power. That's so perfect, especially because it's, oops, right underneath the strength card, or at least that's where it landed. It's not going to stay there though. This is somebody who's saying, you know what? I probably just need to be able to listen to my intuition a little bit more, acknowledge that this person does seem to be very honest. And if I have, good faith and they also have good intentions, then maybe we could actually have a really, incredible connection. So this is, yeah, I'm willing to take a chance on this. I'm willing to be a little vulnerable because I think we have something real. So this is perfect. This is somebody surrendering to their emotions. Water closely associated with emotions in the tarot, right? So, okay, if I feel this way, then I'm going to feel this way. I can't help it, you guys. I love this new tarot deck. This is the Wild Reflections. What else do we have? Hello, Peach. How are you doing? Wilson and Home Improvement. I love it. We have the Ten of Wands and the Page of Swords in the reverse, with the Moon in the reverse. So there could have been some gossip here. There could have been some question marks in terms of, were you hanging out with this person? I heard this person has a crush on you. Is it over? Do you still think about me? And this line of thinking got a little bit out of control for somebody. And that's why we have this question mark, like, what are we? Are you flirting with a bunch of other people? That kind of thing. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? 5 of Wands in the reverse. 6 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Yeah. I think we have somebody that knows there is a need to have, like the talk. Maybe it hasn't been really broached before, or maybe we just kind of knew things weren't going to work out right now. But if things can work out right now and we both want them to, then we should probably do something about that. So this is somebody saying, I have some serious feelings here and there is no competition. 5 of Wands in the upright would be like competition, rival, that kind of thing. There's no one like you. So it's not even, I respect you enough to not talk to people that I'm interested in. I'm not interested in them because they don't compare to you. Knight of Wands, Fool in the reverse. 6 of Swords in the reverse. So I do think that there's somebody here who tried to, get in between the two of you, hit on you or hit on them. There's something here that sparked a little bit of jealousy, but I do feel like the person who made this move ended up feeling foolish. They might have been inebriated or something. But this is basically, I wasn't interested in that. That's somebody else expressing their interest in me, but It doesn't matter if the only person I have eyes for is you. So there could be a little bit of a fear that there's going to be an argument, and that could be why they feel the need to be very clear and direct about how they feel. Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, again, and Justice. So definitely a lot of air energy. You could have Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in your chart. But this is a decision, it's time to have a conversation. You're wondering if I'm going to choose you. And I want to be very clear that I just want you. If you want to be exclusive, if you want to move in, whatever it is, right? This person's saying, let's do this. So they've made the decision. They may not know how you're going to respond. All right, let's get a few from the Morgan Greer. What else do we have? Queen of Cups. Four of Swords. This person's more likely to hang out by themselves. They do really like the company of their love interest, though. So this is not somebody who's out there, trying to flirt with strangers or get external validation. This seems to me like somebody who's like, no, I'm good on that. It's not what I want in my life. King of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Cups. Yeah. So even though there may have been, someone who expressed interest, this person was not interested in, whoever hit on them. So there's been some sort of confusion or some question marks because you wanted to know this person's side of the story. If you've only heard the other one, that kind of makes sense, right? But you realize, okay, you don't want any of those other people. That's pretty cool. Hi, Johnny. How are you doing? Hello, George. So one of you in this connection previously viewed relationships as being stuck or something that could, really cause some problems. So there may have been a desire to avoid being in a committed relationship or avoid catching feelings. Maybe there was just a resistance in general in terms of, let's keep it kind of light, easy, no commitment, that kind of thing. But there's too much chemistry between the two people in this reading. All right, we've got the Eight of Wands and the Five of Swords. Yeah, this is just that third party. It's like they were the one sending all the messages, or they were the one that was doing the talking. Whoever's the loyal one here, this person's sitting there thinking, you got nothing on my Queen of Cups. Yeah, so they rejected this person. This is not something they were interested in. But I feel like this person wanted to make a big deal out of it anyways. It's like they were trying to get this individual in trouble. Six of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Wands in the reverse. And the Devil in the reverse. It's almost like at this point, the person who got hit on is like, I'd rather be able to tell people I'm in a relationship or like make it clear, but more importantly, they want to make it clear to the person that they're falling in love with or are in love with. Like you're it. I want to spend my nights with you. I want to spend my days with you. I want to hang out with you. I want to cook with you. I want to go on walks with you, whatever, right? Just you. Hello, Shadow. How are you doing? Hello, Bobby. Hello, Third Eye. How are we doing today? All right, let's get a few from the Gilded Reverie. We have the Labyrinth and the Wishing Well. It's not a straight shot from introduction to now we got, we're flirting, we got chemistry, to we're in a relationship. There were obstacles, there were difficulties, right? We had that mountain card come out. I got to go here for my job, or I got to go over here and help my family. I've got responsibilities, but then there's this opportunity where you do have the time, or you're in the same location, or somebody moves. Things end up working out. And now it's like, okay, well, do you want to like actually have a relationship? This person's looking for a new beginning. They want to have a commitment. Yeah. So if somebody new comes along, they're like, no, I'm not interested. I already got someone. Yep. So they're coming through. They want to have a conversation. And they're telling you, I am not a player. I am not one to have a roster. I think about you, and that's the only person I think about. This is the Romance Angels Oracle. What else do we have? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this is about letting go of those boundaries that were probably put up because of other people you dealt with. For many of you, these are family members that were, I guess we could say, kind of responsible for the boundaries that were put up. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Hello, Daniel. How are you doing? What's up, dude? All right. Let's get a few from the situations. Oh. All right. So I just dropped half of them on the floor. This is why we have a backup, you guys. This is the new situations deck that I have not dropped half of on the floor. This is the What's the News? I tried to use the situations deck, but Spirit wasn't having it. Okay, you guys. I'm sorry. That's how it is sometimes. All right. What else do we have? Ooh, Lord. We got the pregnancy card. Underneath, knocked up, it says pregnancy, expecting, and mothering. So we could have, remember we had the healing family issues. This could be talking about whether or not somebody was mothered, whether or not there was that feeling of security as they were growing up. Some of you may also be looking into planning a family. But I think this is more so saying, because I didn't have the experience that I feel most children obviously deserve, right? Parents that are there. It made me put up these walls because I didn't trust people to be there for me. So we had somebody that could have been dealing with some addictions or a habit of self-medicating, maybe just irrational behavior because they did deal with this difficulty in their family life. For some of you, this is more so how they did as far as being a parent themselves. So we have the heart-to-heart card coming out. There's going to be a conversation about, this is what I want, you're what I want. They're scared that they might lose what they have with you. Heavy emotions, mental distress. They view you as Bonnie and Clyde. Us against the world, dedicated partnership, ride or die. Light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. I know what I want. I need to make clear that I know what I want. I'm not going to let the family issues from my childhood prevent me from being happy in a relationship in my adulthood. So this is somebody who's letting go of that baggage and saying, I know what I want, and what I want is you. This is the untold messages of the heart. So remember, there could be a couple different ways this plays out because it's a general reading. We could have some of these emotions or these, high boundaries on both sides. But when this couple realizes that the other is loyal and has good intentions, it's like, well, what am I really protecting myself from? So, yeah. So they were going through a little bit of concern over whether or not you were a player because we have the no strings card. I want you close to me, but I'm not ready for a commitment. Regrets. I should have, I could have, I would have. And selfish. I love the way you make me feel, but I can't give you the same in return. So we have somebody realizing if I can't give to that situation, then what am I really doing? And that time apart can really help identify what you need to do to get to that point, right? Why are these flipped over? The other way to think about this trio is this could be the person who hit on the loyal individual. And if that was, a karmic lifestyle this person was familiar with, it may have been a little understandable that somebody thought, well, did you do that? I won't stay for very long. I'm sorry. I don't know. Obligations. I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I'm stuck right now. Yeah, so the burdens they were dealing with is the reason there's been a separation. So again, this could be a family thing. This could be doing something for work. And that could be why they felt like they needed to not get invested when they met you or when, sparks flew, whatever happened. This person has been thinking about what they want and how to pursue it while they've been dealing with these obligations. I need you. Yes. And I feel like I can't get through to you. Please let me in. Yeah, so this is literally called walls. Do you want to connect with somebody? Do you want to be in love? Or do you just want to be like, on an island by yourself? Let me know. This is the voyage of the soul. Dimensions, portals, astral travel, otherworldly, unseen, and metaphysical. answers, clarity, transparency, justification, disclosed, and bare. So I know I was not necessarily feeling comfortable being open and honest about who I am or what I want, but now that's what I'm going to do. And in part, it's because they feel like this person they've fallen in love with is otherworldly or like one in a million. This is how they view their love interest. We have ethereal and vivid. Underneath ethereal, it says heavenly, angelic, airy, mermaids, fantasy, and daydream. You're everything I've always wanted. That's why I don't have eyes for anyone else. You are exactly what I, envision. There's a liveliness here, or maybe even like kind of a bubbly personality. Someone's really funny. And yet there's also this ability to be serious or intelligent. So you got it going on. Imagination, lucidity, creativity, visions, and clairvoyance. So you could be very intuitive, you could be very creative, but this person sees you as like a breath of fresh air, a very unique human. Hello, Darnell. How are you doing? Is that a wall? That's funny. Communication, expression, voice, transmission, message, news, and connection. And channel, downloads, claircognizance, flashes, information, and deliver. I think there are messages coming through to this person. Hey, it's time to tell that person, I'm all yours. I don't want anybody else. Kind of feels like the universe is matchmaking. Come on, you guys. You're perfect for each other. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the subscribes. Hello, Tiana. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful rest of your weekend. What's up, Upper Echelon? Doodles.